Hi everyone, I'm Sam. It's Space and Daily Games. Today is April 7th, 2026. It is, what is it, Tuesday. We're going to start with Wordle number 1753. Let's choose a starting letter. Okay, A. Back to A. We did A just earlier this week. Or was it like this yesterday? I can't remember. It was very recent. Okay, got a couple of these. I already did apnea the other day. What should I do? What avian? Why not? I don't think we're gonna get anything from the V, but I mean, I could be surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, but we've got the N. Still could be an ER situation. I don't know. What should I do? Should I do like toner? I think so. Okay. N has been placed. E is entered the picture. It could be lunge. Not lunge. Have placed the E though, so I was kind of right in where I was thinking the N and the E were going to be. After three guesses. Now the thing is, what's it gonna? It could be ENCE, so it could be fence, hence, or I think those are all the ones that I can really see being it, or it could be ENSE, dense. Oh yeah, okay, that's a problem. Okay, so it could be an ENSE or ENCE situation, which, okay, I gotta do an eval. So hence, maybe hence, could also be sense, right? In which case I probably should put this in the front. SHP, and it could, hence, sense, dense. I guess that's offense, right? Yeah. Not much of this, can I? I did. Shit. Well, if anything, I think this eval will remove most of the letters that we don't want, and then give me what I do want. Okay. So I think it has to be dense then. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I needed that eval. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking of ships. It was gonna be it was an okay eval, but yeah, this middle bit not so good. I mean, in terms of what I was playing to get there, or else I would have gotten in four. But let's check Calco. Alright, today's answer is dense. Hopefully my solving wasn't too dense. Okay, starting with avian. Let's see here. Alright. 184 probable answers. So actually with the N, there weren't that many probable answers left, but of course still a lot, still plenty. You gotta eval that stuff. So I did toner. How does that work? 194 to 11. Okay, quite good actually. 11. Bench, bendy. Oh, I didn't see that one. Dense, dunce, fence, hence, lunge, pence, penny, and sense. A couple of those I didn't see. But I decided to go for lunge, just on whim with lunge. Okay, 6 trouble answers. So that wasn't really good because it only narrowed it down to half. I should have, after toner, I should have done a better eval, but I was too lazy to really think too much about it, so I just went for a simple eval. I'm not sure if there could have been one that could have narrowed down everything for me, so maybe that was the best. I mean, that wasn't the worst I could have done with lunge. But alright, but after ships, I believe, yeah, there was only one possible. Yes, after ships, it was only one. So, going back to lunge, we said 6 narrows down to 1, so I could have, yeah, dense, fence, hence, pence. The only one I didn't account for was penne, but thankfully that was going to be a problem because I already checked with the P there. So, done. Okay. I don't like getting a 5, but it's okay. It's not a 6. At least it's not a failure. So, alright, okay. Maybe tomorrow will be a slightly better day for me. Let's play connections. Okay, we are playing connections number 1031. Today, 16 words, no phrases. We've got one battle after another. Okay, I guess is it Oscar? No, wait, Oscar season is already over, right? Anyway. Wild game in match, night clash down low, neither willing either contest. This feels like it could be like a poem of some kind, but okay. You can also see it this way: one wild night, another battle game clash willing. After in down either. This part doesn't make sense. Another match, low contest. And this one could be okay. Another match, low contest. Could mean something, but this middle column is not gonna make sense. Okay. A battle, a contest, a I mean, could be a clash as well. Could be a clash, could be a match or a game. Couple of them. Okay, I don't want to lock that in because I can't really distinguish between them yet. We've got neither one or another. So are we thinking that these are like options? So you could have like one option, you could go for the other one. You could have either of those and neither. If it's like a weird way to think of it, but it could be. I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. Okay, let me keep that in mind for a sec. I mean, it didn't sound. I don't feel super confident about this one, but okay, I don't want to totally discount it either. So let's hold off on that for a second. Okay. In is a proposition. Are we thinking of maybe a phrase, perhaps broken down to 4 parts? Could be. Down, wild, hog wild. Um, willing, willing. Okay, what's that? Willing. Okay, so you're down for something. You're in. You're willing. Oof. What would be the fourth one? I'm willing. I'm in. I'm down. I'm game. Okay. Okay, I think I got one. Okay. Game. I'm in. I'm down. I'm willing. On board. Okay, it's green. It's green. All right. Hold on. Neither. Another one. There. Okay. Hold on. So we still have the issue of the Wild Clash Battle Match contest. Sorry, no, not Wild. Oh, we already moved game. Okay, so then, Battle Clash Match contest was like just a competition. Competition. Okay, that was the yellow. Okay, so neither, another, either. One. What's it mean? What about that one though? Night Wild After Low. What's that? After dark? No. Wild. One wild night. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Low down, low key. Game night. Hog wild. Afterward. No. Afterlife. Oh, nightlife, wildlife, afterlife, low life. Okay, I got it. I got it. The lives. The lives. I got it. Okay. Yeah. And this other thing is just like kind of like options. I don't know how to say it. What do you say this? Words to show options. I don't know. Yeah, words for unspecified choice. Like I said options, but I think that's good enough. So I will say that I get 4 points. I'm gonna give myself 4 points because I don't often get those nowadays. Not really a reverse of anything. It's just colors put together on the board. Okay, but yeah, they got me there for a second with the with Battle Clash Contest Match. I was thinking of also a game, maybe like a sporting thing. But luckily, I saw this one and that helped me and then I realized like, wait, we have the rest, so I could just do it, and I didn't have to worry about the red herring. So yeah, down. I'm down for something. I'm game. Count me in. I'm willing. So all just means before you're on board, you want to do something that's been suggested to you. Competition, battle clash, contest match. That one is pretty straightforward, except for the game was a little bit tricky there, but the rest of it's pretty clear cut. Afterlife, supposedly what happens when you pass. Low life is like someone that's like I don't know, not great, right? I mean, I'll look at the dictionary. Okay, a person of low social status or a person of low moral character. Two possibilities. Nightlife, of course, it's like going to the clubs, night activities. Wildlife, of course, wild animals, wild creatures. Yeah, beings in the wild. Words for answers, right choices. So you could have another of something. You could have one of those things, either or neither. So they're not gonna like say specifically a choice, it's just unspecified choices. But yeah, there we go. Not too bad. I think this is like a 2 out of 5. I don't think it's that tricky, but stats will tell us what's going on. But I'm gonna say 2. Or maybe even like a 1 point something. I don't know. It didn't seem we finally had a break from the hard ones, and this one I think is relatively okay. Initially, maybe people probably would make some mistakes here with the game one, but hopefully if they don't get too caught up in, trying so hard to shoehorn something into something that doesn't fit, then it should be okay. Yeah. Alright, let's play today's bonus game. I'm trying this new game called, I don't know, is it WordWeld or Redividers? Maybe WordWeld. I don't know what maybe Redividers is the name of the group. WordWeld is the game, I think. Okay, so looking at instructions how to play. Let's read that before I make a mess of myself. Okay, order the words, drag the movable green words into the correct sequence between the static blue words. Okay, so the blue words not going to move, the green words are going to move. Or click one word to select it, then click on the swap the positions. Place the scissors. Okay, so there'll be a scissors icon. The words merge into one string. You can either drag a scissor icon from the palette into a space, or simply click the space directly to place one. The palette shows how many scissors you have left. Find the splits. The words merge into one string of letters. The keys in each green word splits exactly once to form new words. The first part finishes the word to its left, and the second part starts the word to its right. Blue words can also sometimes split, or they can remain whole and take on part of the word to the right or left. Click check hints to see if your renderings are correct. Incorrect words to be highlighted. Aim for precision. If you correctly order all the green words in the minimum number of moves, you'll earn a special perfect precision reward. Okay, example. Initial words. You got the blue, which you're not going to move, but the green you are going to move. So you've got toe, rain, never, sultan, elope, gelato, sesame. Reorder word step 1 complete. Okay, so I move those one. I see. So use scissors to separate the So now that I've arranged that toe, elope, rain, sultan, gelato, never, sesame, and you put the scissors between these, you can get towel, opera, insult, angel, atone, verse, and save. Oh, okay, now I get it. I see. Look out for longer, more challenging puzzles every Sunday. Mark the on the calendar. Okay, so luckily we are not on Sunday. It is Tuesday, so I'm going to try it and play on time mode. I'll just play with the timer and see how fast. Write us out the puzzle in 3 minutes for a bonus medal. Oh god, they're started already. Okay. So we've got sip, echo, error, nothing, plan, honk, and ice. So sip and ice are not going to move. We're going to move the green ones. Okay. So sipit show is not going to be anything. Sip, right? Sip not. Siphon. Don't be that. Okay, so siphon. K is next. K. Not thing. I think it's a good one. Shot. So sip, siphon, not, KNOT, hinge. It could be like hinge and then RA. Yeah, I think it's this. Because echo is going to be the hinge. So it's hinge. Oh, what's that though? Okay, hold on. Hinge. Ratio? That doesn't make sense. Oh, sorry, no, I forgot to move these together. I forgot. Echo supposed to be in it. I didn't move that properly. Okay, that's it. Click between the letters to put the... Okay. Okay, no, I have to put it here, right? Siphon. Not. Hinge. Hold on. I don't see the choice. Rapidly. Okay, there we go. Check. Great job, someone. Under 2 minutes, you've earned a silver medal. Okay, so I guess if it's under 1 minute, I get a gold medal. Okay, silver, it's fine, it's fine. Because to be fair, I was trying to, look around, and I think I didn't arrange it as quickly as I could have. But yeah, that was basically it. Yeah, so, we have to do this part first, and then you can do the second part, I see. Okay, well, that's good. Let's look at the stats. You can see this. Oh, that's just my puzzle solved, medals earned. Why don't I get that? I guess with precision is if I get a gold. And the minimum number of moves, something like that, I guess. Probably that's why. So let's go back to that. But easy enough to understand, and doesn't take too long to play at all. I think, and like I said, look out for longer machine muscles on Sunday. I think we should definitely try one on Sunday and to see what the difference is between a regular day one where it's not that hard and a Sunday one, and just give that a try. But I think that pretty fun. It's an interesting concept about the remake. I've played some of those games where you take existing words, you make new words, but this is an interesting spin off of it. Quite fun, I should say. The interface is, normal. Could have been cuter, I guess, but it's good. It's good fun and simple game. Nothing too fancy. It's good. I will leave WordWeld, the link to WordWeld in the description. You can check it out yourself and let me know how you do. Let's look at the comments of yesterday's video. I had to open it up instead of my back in my YouTube content studio, whatever they call it. I can't remember what it's called. Creator Studio. That's what it's called. I'm not there looking at the comments because I was told there were 4 comments, but I tried and I tried. I couldn't see 4 comments in the back end. So I have to open up on my regular video, watching it here, and I can see the extra comment, which I think was hidden by YouTube on purpose because of the VPN stuff that Edward mentioned. But anyway, get to that in a bit. Let's look at the comments from bottom up. Okay, so Edward, yesterday's Wordle you did Tread, Scion, and Sworn. Amazing 3. That's really good for Tread to get. I mean, basically just the R. Then Scion was like amazing, really good. I said I almost changed my mind to Short because Sworn seemed familiar. I was only remembering Sword from last July. Phew. I see. Oh, thank goodness. You stuck to your gut for one of the most rare times, and it was the right time, and this was an excellent 3, so well deserved. But yeah, awesome. Connections difficulty 5 out of 5. New York Times testers 3.3 out of 5. Looking at the numbers, you can see that you were way ahead of the curve on this one. I was proud of myself for coming up with the musicals even when they were the last 4 entries, and I struggled a bit to see the whack-a-mole connection. Oh, you did a good job getting the musicals. Nice. I'm glad you saw it in the end. Good job. I really like this one. And then I carelessly entered something wrong and also missed the reverse rainbow by gasp inverting green and yellow. Oh, the most common error, right? The croquet rainbow red herring ball mallet stick wicket. I didn't see that at all. Wow, that was a good one. It was a big mistake, 34%. Interesting. Do a lot of you guys play croquet in America? Is that why that red herring kind of popped out? Because I don't really play it. I mean, obviously I've seen it like in Alice in the Wonderland, the cartoon stuff, but I don't really notice people playing it. Is it still a popular sport? Is it even in the Olympics? I don't know. But okay. There are also a lot of other tries at something similar. The poor performance today probably reflects players not willing to give up on that idea. Too bad. Also, 24% tried carouser as one of the dances. I mean, well, it could sound. I mean, yeah, why not? It could sound like it. If I didn't know the dances, I would have just come with that. Why not? Add up all those mistakes plus the one dummy who doesn't know how to use his mouse. I wonder who that could be. Yeah, and you see why only 15% had a perfect game. Categories, no problems. Almost. Never heard of a florin, but that seemed like the most likely fifth coin. I was just so caught up on florin being like a city or something. Is florin actually a city as well? Or am I just imagining that? Foreign British coin. Okay, foreign coin of gold, silver. Okay, so florin was. Hold on. Sometime. Florin was a gold coin. So there's an Italian coin called a florin, I guess from the Republic of Florence, but they're called Florentine. I don't know how to say it. Okay, so I was not that crazy to think that it was like Italian city, and they wanted to trick us with that, so I knew it. But you're right. It did seem like out of the rest of them, most likely fifth coin. True. And you said, and I never heard of Siesta Beach. So that connection was last by default. Yeah, Siesta Beach. How popular is it? We took it on Siesta Key, Florida. Nice. Okay, from the picture, it doesn't look like much, but I'm sure it's probably. Okay, wait, this one is better. This one I think looks pretty relaxing. Okay, nice. Interesting beach. Okay, a little hard for you. Alright, Rob Siva says, a hop in the dance band context was often known as a sock hop. Oh! Okay, you're right. Now, I was about to say, what about the socks though? Mid-20th century America, as people were required to remove their shoes before dancing. Oh, okay, but they left the socks on, right? Oh, okay. Interesting. The shoes were. I mean, obviously, I could Google this, but if you know, you can also share. Well, actually, I can just Google this sock hop. Why now? Why? Dance band. Let's look it up. Sock hop or socks hop. Often also called the record hop, or just a hop is informal but officially organized dance event for teenagers. Ooh, so that's what the kids were doing back in those days in 1948. Okay, looking in the history of the term as well, just hop in general. Samuel Johnson defined hop as a place where meaner people dance. Meaner is in like mean, like not nice. In America, by the 1800s, it came to mean a dance where there's less display and center than a regular ball. So it's more like casual and formal, right? Okay, that's cool. Dances in the U.S. were publicized as sock hops as early as 1943, around World War II, etc. Okay, high school dances were being publicized specifically as sock hops across the U.S. There's a fad among Oklahoma teenagers in 1948. Sock hops are commonly held in high schools, etc. Okay, students removing their shoes for a sock hop. I guess it helped them slide and move around when they move their shoes, I suppose. Interesting. Yeah. So shoes typically be mandatory removed for safety purposes to avoid slipping and falling. Although I do feel like aren't socks more slippery than shoes in my opinion? So wouldn't it be better to wear the shoes and not have them on? I don't know. The shoes that I had were not that slippery. Actually, the socks were more slippery than the shoes, so we would keep those on. But I mean, different places, I guess, and different types of shoes, perhaps. But fascinating, very interesting. Thank you so much, Rob. Clara, you said I can't play in the UK. That's too bad, too damn bad. What is with the bias here? But you played along with my video. Thanks for playing along with me. 3x3 was easy, right? It wasn't that bad, but the categories were a bit wonky, to be honest. Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes I wonder if the categories were just picked by AI because I feel like why do they sometimes have weird names for the categories? But I don't know. It could just be a very bad writing by the puzzle setup. I don't know. It's hard to say. But I do know a lot of people are now relying on AI to just generate their puzzles, which is not really fun because you can tell when they're a bit off, they're not exact right. 4x4 I couldn't finish by myself, but 5x5 I got. Being in the UK worked to my advantage now for the old coins. Ah, so you do know of the floor, okay. I'm guessing that's probably out of circulation right now, right? It's just probably in museums, I suppose, if you can see it. If I ever get a chance to go to the UK again, which I might, you never know, fingers crossed, I might be going to London. I don't know yet, we'll see, for a work thing. I would hope that I could see a floor in one of the museums, maybe, perhaps. That would be interesting. I remember the museums in the UK, or in London specifically, being it's massive. I did not have enough time to see everything, but maybe I'll try to look out for a floor if I get to go. Anyways, I've never had a reason to use one yet, but Firefox offers a free rebate to circumvent jurisdiction nonsense. And I didn't know this. Thank you, Edward. And I'm sure YouTube hit this reply for a reason. Huh. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But thanks for sharing. All right, I will leave a link to WordWeld in the description.